you can see the login page when we enter geeks.com. Here you have a search bar, and then underneath you have a selection of videos which we've uploaded most recently, videos that you have started watching as a user, and which you can continue watching with the amount completed, and our selection of the top and best pro content. Guiding you around the platform, at the top you have access to our symposium, the online education menu, which is the main access point to our different pro content. These are courses in different subjects of endoscopy, our symposia, each of the 5 editions, and our learning packs, which here encompass multiple aspects of endoscopic practice. You can access all of these as a pro member, and the most recent ones are shown first. Here also are the upcoming projects that we are working on, which will be shown as part of pro membership. These are included, but they are not made yet. So to navigate around, you can start by going into the video player. So for example, in a webinar which we recently recorded, this is the player that you'll get accustomed to when you're using geeks.com. Here you can see a summary, a text summary, because we know a lot of our users are more interested in text to decide what to watch, not necessarily once they start watching, and some learning objectives here at the top. Once you've looked at this, you can quickly scroll through the structure of the video. So this video has 3 chapters plus the introduction, and you can see quickly what each one of those chapters contains in a text form. And in fact, in this webinar, we went through 3 papers, so it obviously has 3 chapters, and you can already skip the video if you want to that part of a video by just clicking on there, or you can use the chapter selector here to select one of the chapters, or you can use the chapter pop-up here on the video, what you want. And you can also follow along in the video with a transcript, and you can also search parts of that transcript to find a relevant part of the video. So if you want to find parts of this video which talked about submucosal invasion, for example, or injection or invasion, then we could jump to that part of the video and then start it playing, for example. So very powerful tools to scroll through, and as you are watching the video here on the right hand side, you have the description of the chapter here next to you. One of the most important parts about GIEQs Online is the ability to look at tags, and that these tags tie all the videos together. So the deconstructed endoscopy education that's present on this platform is split into different tags. You can see the tag category here. So about decision making in polypectomy, of course, a webinar involving Michael Burke probably involves a lot of decision making in polypectomy. And then these were the discussion points: en bloc versus piecemeal resection and hot versus cold. If you wanted to see other stuff on the site about hot versus cold polypectomy, then you could click here and you would see that there are 30 other videos tagged with that tag on geeks.com. And if you want to jump through them and then watch something live, and potentially one of our live cases which contains that idea, and you can see that here, the video is loading at the point at which the tag is highlighted. This video is not good enough for you. Actually, within this video, perhaps there are other examples of that. You can see one here because it says filtered by highlighted tag. In fact, here in this video, there are no other chapters highlighted by it, so you could already move to the next video which has the highlighted tag in it. And in this way, here another option to watch Michael Burke doing polypectomy. A lot of the partners that we have are all active on the site again and again, and also we can decide, okay, actually this is a classroom discussion. We can decide very quickly because we see the tag, okay, classroom discussion, I don't want that, I want a live case. So we can keep on clicking until we find a live case which contains this. And here is another one about discussing hot versus cold in a live colonoscopy case. So this is a very powerful feature which we're very proud to include in the platform. And this is only available really to pro members, because if this is not active, if you don't have a pro membership, then this feature will not work very well. You'll keep being presented with a screen which says this video is not available to non-pro members. So it works, but it does not work well. Okay, we can go out of that. And these are the main features of the player window. Going back to the dashboard, we also have search. So we can search for anything. You can click here and start to search for what you're interested in. And if we say simply bleeding, I can spell it, then you can see all videos which have anything to do with bleeding. Very importantly, if you want to restrict your bleeding to ERCP, then you can watch videos which are having bleeding relevant to ERCP. If you want to restrict your search to polypectomy, then you can do it like so, and then you can go through all of our content which contains discussion about bleeding. So here's something quite interesting, adverse events in polypectomy webinar, which almost certainly contains aspects of bleeding. And then we recommend to combine the search with use of the tags, because almost certainly you will find in here 2 bleeding tags which you can quickly jump into these parts of this video. So now I want to say, okay, I'm looking for post-polypectomy bleeding, and here right away we have what we want: slides, data on delayed bleeding and post-polypectomy bleeding. So this is another very powerful way to combine the search function with the tag function. If we just go back to the search and we go again into a search for bleeding, actually it's very interesting to be able to filter our content by different types. We here have the different types of content on the site. Symposia are our most flagship content. We invite significant international faculty to contribute to these. So if you're thinking, okay, I want something high level to do with bleeding, then you can select the symposia. And then, of course, you can select, okay, I want it to be something to do with polypectomy, or in other way. Otherwise, you can filter the video. But that's a nice way to do so. And now you see from our most recent symposium, lots of stuff on adverse events and techniques of bleeding. And so this will be high value content. And also you can scroll through all our courses here and see if our courses are containing stuff. And so if you wanted to think about bleeding in strictures, well, of course, you won't find anything because I've also highlighted GIEQs here, but I've also found a video on luminal strictures and bleeding here, where we can go in and quickly watch that content. So this is how to use the search and the filter structure of the site.